Don't Worry About Nintendo by Richard George. From a distance, Nintendo would appear to be in some serious trouble after stumbling with the launch of the 3DS, being forced to prematurely cut the portable's price tag, fumbling the introduction of the Wii U, not offering enough quality titles for much of 2011, and forecasting $838 million in losses, first ever for the company. For its current fiscal year, many are correct in wondering what's happening with the Big N. How did things get this bad? Though grim on the surface, and certainly nothing to take lightly, Nintendo is going to be just fine. While it's true the company hasn't expertly handled the transition from DS and Wii to a new generation of hardware, most of the losses we're now seeing are simply a natural part of the rocky path back to what could be a new era of dominance. To make this situation into anything greater is simply premature, a blatant attempt to be sensationalistic and overly dramatic. As a result of worldwide DS sales dropping by 2/3 and Wii sales sliding by 1/3, Nintendo finds itself in a challenging position, being forced to broaden the install bases of aging platforms through price cuts and bundles while still moving its agenda forward. As its products sell at lower prices and the remaining potential consumers dwindle, Nintendo has to simultaneously do something that costs a considerable amount of money: invest in the future. Nintendo is now developing an innovative new console, which is incorporating new types of technology to broaden its functionality. Wii U's controller will now use the NFC standard that will allow gamers to communicate with other devices and objects, potentially changing the way some games are played, and how we shop for them online. The publisher is also preparing to launch an entire digital service, which was unveiled late last week as the Nintendo Network. Though many will scoff that Nintendo is just now aggressively pursuing an online business model, the fact that paid downloadable content, full retail game sales, individual user accounts, and global communities are being pursued is a sign that Nintendo is being both comprehensive and competitive. That's not something to take lightly.